Merry Christmas, everybody. As we see the end of 2023, I'm going to have my top 10 favorite moments in WWE in 2023. I'm Nikki D. Welcome to the Nikki D channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it. First, we have honorable mentions, The Rock returning in September, and Jey Uso super kicking Roman Reigns on the June 16th edition of SmackDown. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. Number 10. Bad Bunny defeats Damian Priest in the San Juan Street Fight at Backlash. This street fight was amazing. It was in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and both Bad Bunny and Damian Priest were from San Juan, Puerto Rico. The match started with Bad Bunny bringing all sorts of toys to the ring, and the bell rung and we was underway. Damian Priest toyed around with Bad Bunny for a little while until Bad Bunny slapped him and it was on. Bad Bunny grabbed the kendo stick and Priest stopped it as Priest took control of this match. Then Damian Priest hits the South of Heaven. As he went for the cover, he went 1-2, and then Damian Priest pulled Bad Bunny's shoulder off the mat. Priest grabbed Bad Bunny, and he threw the axe handle down. He was going to use it as a weapon, but he ended up not doing it. The match spilled to the outside of the ring, where Bad Bunny got a hold of some trash can lids and started teeing off on Damian Priest. Bad Bunny got him in the ring, hit him with a Falcon's Arrow for a 1-2 kick out. Then Damian Priest pretended to leave, and he baited Bunny in. Once Bad Bunny went after him, Damian Priest hit him right between the eyes and took control of the match as the fight spilled into the crowd. Then there was a spot where Damian Priest hit a Falcon's Arrow through 3 separate tables in the audience, and we thought the match was going to end there, but Damian Priest grabbed him and carried Bad Bunny over his shoulder back to ringside. Bunny did take control and started destroying Priest's leg. He opened it up and used it as a weakness, and he just attacked time and time again with a kendo stick, with a steel chair. He wrapped it around the ring post, and Bad Bunny even hit a low blow on Damian Priest later on in the match. Then the Judgment Day interfered, and Rey Mysterio came down to try to make the save, and LWO showed up as Carlito returned and cleared house. The Judgment Day retreated with Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio trying to run up the entranceway, where Savio Vega returned, and they jumped the Judgment Day, sending them running as Bad Bunny, with Damian Priest all alone in the ring, hits the Bunny Destroyer and gets the 1-2-3 as Bad Bunny defeated Damian Priest. Number 9. The Undertaker returns to help Carmelo Hayes on NXT. This match was Carmelo Hayes with John Cena in his corner versus Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman in his corner, as Braun Breaker dominated Hayes early. Hayes sent Braun Breaker out to the ring as it went to commercial. When we returned from commercial, Braun Breaker was dominating Carmelo Hayes, ended up hitting a gutbuster for a 1-2. Hayes then took control and he hit a cutter on Braun Breaker for a 1-2. Braun Breaker came back and hit a power slam for a 1-2, and all of a sudden it was like a tennis match. Braun Breaker grabbed the steel steps, but when he did, John Cena tried to snatch him from him until Solo Sikoa came down to the ring, and Cena and Solo ended up brawling onto the arena. Hayes won the match, but Braun Breaker was not a happy camper, speared Carmelo Hayes after the match, and Braun Breaker said he was the only badass in WWE. And then the dong told. The Undertaker, American Badass, came out to the ring. He chokeslammed Braun Breaker, and he shook Carmelo Hayes' hand as the Undertaker and Carmelo Hayes stood tall. Number 8. CM Punk, December 8th promo, tribute to the troops. CM Punk's music hit as he came to the ring. It was in the middle of the show, and CM Punk immediately said, "I'm not the main event, so you could cheer for however long you want," as the crowd started to chant. CM Punk went into discussing about which brand he would sign for, whether he'd sign for Raw, SmackDown, or maybe even Shawn Michaels with NXT. Then he started talking about Seth Rollins. He called out Roman Reigns. There was a point in the promo where CM Punk said, "Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is," and that really drew some ooze. Then he started to discuss tagging with superstars like Randy Orton and LA Knight to go against the Bloodline. He discussed Owens, how dirty it was about punching people backstage. and he pointed back saying he will decide on Monday of where he's going to go, and his goal was to main event WrestleMania 40. Drop mic, CM Punk's music hit, and he had dropped one of the best promos he had dropped since his promo 10 years ago, which was coined the Pipe Bomb promo. Number 7, Becky Lynch wins the NXT Women's Championship. Champion Tiffany Stratton was defending against Becky Lynch on NXT's main event on Tuesday night on September 10th. The match started and went back and forth. Stratton avoided disarmor and took control. Big, tall Tiffany Stratton knocked Becky Lynch out of the ring as we went to commercial. And as we got back, like NXT, Lynch was in control. I had no knowledge of how Becky Lynch got control of the match, but she did. She drop kicked Stratton up the top rope for a 1-2-ooh, and then Stratton hit a power bomb on Becky Lynch for a 1-2-ooh, as they had a tussle on the battle with the top rope. Tiffany Stratton won that battle and ended up hitting the Swanton Bomb on Becky Lynch for a 1-2-ooh, as Stratton gets control of the match. Double stomp, 1-2, kick out. Lynch then got a Russian leg sweep from the top rope that looked really devastating, but it was still just a 1-2-ooh, as Becky Lynch laid Tiffany Stratton over the announce table after the match had spilled out of the ring, threw on the announce table and hit a leg drop and a power bomb for a 1-2-ooh, and then Becky Lynch hit a manhandle slam from the top rope, and she got 1, 2, 3, and Becky Lynch won the NXT Women's Championship. It was a great main event, and it was nice to see Becky Lynch win the NXT Women's Championship, because that was the one championship that has eluded her for her entire career. Number 6, Io Sky cashes in Money in the Bank on Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. Asuka was defending her WWE Women's Championship in a triple threat match with Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. This match went a good 15-20 minutes, and as we reached the ending stages, Charlotte Flair had thrown Bianca Belair out of the ring, and when she did, Bianca landed really awkwardly, injuring her knee and being carried to the back. A few minutes later, Bianca Belair had came back into the matchup as Charlotte Flair locked in a figure 8 leg lock on Bianca Belair, and when she had her in the figure 8 and Bianca was about to tap, Asuka spit the mist in Charlotte's face as Asuka got back into the ring, and Bianca managed to roll up Asuka for a 1-2-3. An injured Bianca Belair had won the WWE Women's title, and then Io Sky's music hit. She sprinted to the ring. Bayley was taking out everybody with the briefcase as Io Sky came into the ring, hit Bianca Belair with the Money in the Bank briefcase in the bad knee, and then Io Sky cashed it in, went to the top rope. Genius of the Sky hit the moonsault on Bianca Belair for the 1-2-3 as Io Sky won the match and became WWE Women's Champion at SummerSlam. And that was part 1 of my top 10 favorite WWE moments in 2023. Please like, share, and subscribe to know when I'm going to be dropping my next content. Part 2 is coming next. Have a nice day. Merry Christmas, everybody.